Keep your light on. So we have been journeying through presence, self-awareness, and today we go into self-management. So we've become aware of the emotions that we experience, the fear, the anxiety, the concern, the anger. And in reflecting on the thoughts and behaviors that accompany those emotions, we've been able to separate the positive actions and those behaviors and thoughts that result in negative outcomes. So how do we manage this? Well, let me reflect with some of you who may have been living with persons or children with disabilities for a while and who have been making this journey. And perhaps one thing that you would have recognized is that your ability to manage the situation became so much better when you were able to accept the situation, to accept that things would not be normal, to accept that you had somebody living with you who is different and that you too needed to become different. And different in what way? You needed to demonstrate greater patience. You needed to demonstrate greater perseverance. And those are the two critical things in being able to manage our emotions when dealing with persons with disabilities. Because they will do things, but they will do them slower or in a different way to our normal expectation. So the perseverance and the patience is critical. You're also recognizing that when you go to interact with external stakeholders, that your expectations are not being met. And when your expectations are not met, you become angry, you become anxious. And therefore, it probably suggests that what is required to manage the emotion is another P, being proactive. So if I'm going to visit an institution, maybe it's worth the while to call ahead and find out what do they have in place to perhaps deal with my wheelchair-bound mother, father, or child. And if they don't have it in place, then know that you may need to do additional things in order to make the process comfortable. And that by doing that, your emotions will be better under control. Also, in recognizing that our society here in Trinidad and Tobago is not fully equipped to manage persons with disabilities, then being able to identify, therefore, how do I manage my emotions when interacting with people who are not fully aware as to the implications of working with someone with disabilities, or what this whole concept of inclusion requires. It may require us to take some deep breaths as we took at the start in order to calm ourselves internally and be able to communicate with the person in a manner that allows the person to be receptive to our needs. So as we close off this session, reminding us of the P's that we're learning: peace, patience, perseverance, and proactivity. Keep your light on.